Imagine discovering that the man you love, the man you crossed the world for, isn't just lying to you. He might be running an international human trafficking ring. And just when you think it can't get worse, you find out he might actually be a spy. Today, we're breaking down episodes 3 and 4, the explosive finale of Vanished. This is where the romance dies, the conspiracy explodes, and Alice Munro stops being a confused girlfriend and becomes something far more dangerous. Let's begin. We pick up with Alice Munro, played by Kaley Cuoco, still reeling from everything she has uncovered. Her boyfriend, Tom Parker, played by Sam Claflin, has disappeared. A man connected to him has been murdered. She's being hunted, and every new clue suggests Tom isn't who she thought he was. But here's the frustrating part. Alice still doesn't want to believe it. Even after seeing Tom secretly meeting Mira Mazraoui, discovering suspicious NGO contracts, learning about the mysterious company Calco, nearly being killed, she still clings to the fantasy of her relationship. This is where Elaine Lando, played by Karen Viard, becomes crucial. Elaine is sharp, hardened, cynical. She sees the red flags clearly, and finally, she forces Alice to see something undeniable. Elaine takes Alice somewhere uncomfortable, a brothel. She tells Alice to show Tom's photo. The moment they see his face, they scream. Pure terror. That's the moment the denial cracks. This isn't about cheating. This isn't about lies. This is human trafficking, and Tom is connected. For the first time, Alice stops reacting emotionally and starts thinking strategically. She cuts her hair to avoid police detection. She studies Helene's investigation board. She traces a shipping receipt to a container. They discover it's on a ship called the SS Montmartre. They sneak into the port. They break in with bolt cutters, and inside the container, they find trafficked victims, alive, terrified. But before they can help them, headlights appear. Episode 4, Run, Alice, Run. A vehicle pulls up. Saeed Kocher, or Olivier Sa, and his men arrive. Alice and Helene run. They climb containers, jump across steel gaps, fall hard to the ground. They're caught. Tom arrives. So does Alex Duran, or Matthias Schweighofer. Alex demands to know who Alice works for. She says no one. She was just looking for Tom. Alex draws a gun. Mira urges him to kill them. But Tom stops him, not out of love, but because killing an American tourist would cause international fallout. That's the first sign something bigger is happening. Alice and Helene are locked away. Tom secretly visits Alice. He warns her Kaysher is coming to kill her. He gives her a syringe and tells her how to use it. Is he protecting her or protecting himself? Kaysher enters, knife in hand. Alice waits. Then she strikes. She stabs the syringe into his eye. He chokes her. She beats him with his own gun until he collapses. This is the moment Alice fully transforms. She's no longer naive. She's fighting. Alice escapes and calls Inspector Drax, Simon Abkarian. He doesn't believe her. She's still wanted for murder, but she insists. Tom is running an international trafficking ring. Drax doesn't know what to believe. Neither do we. Police raid the warehouse. Alice sneaks out of the police car. Inside, the trafficked victims are being moved again. Kaysher reappears, eye bandaged. Alex orders Alice killed. Tom shoots Kaysher, and then he reveals the truth. He's Interpol, undercover, for 3 years. Alex explodes with betrayal. Mira pulls her gun. Helene fires, misses. Gunfire erupts everywhere. Mira chases Alice, Tom chases Alex. Chaos. Inside a building, Tom and Alex fight. Alex gains control. He points the gun at Tom. Alice stabs Alex in the back. He pulls the knife out. She beats him brutally. Tom stops her. Then Mira appears, gun aimed. Before she can shoot, Drax shoots her from behind. Silence. It's over.
Tom explains, Interpol recruited him years ago. He had to maintain cover. He couldn't tell Alice. If he had, the entire operation would collapse. But here's the emotional truth. Even if he was undercover, he still lied. He still abandoned her. He still let her almost die. Alice asks one final question. Did you sleep with Mira? He says no. He says he loves her. He says he's done with Interpol. He promises to fix everything. They kiss. They make love. For one moment, it feels like the fairy tale survived. After the warehouse shootout, everything changes. Tom Parker, Sam Claflin, reveals he's been working undercover for Interpol for 3 years. For Alice Monroe, Kaley Cuoco, this revelation hits harder than any gunshot. Because here's the truth. Yes, Tom wasn't a trafficker. Yes, he was trying to bring Alex down. Yes, he technically was one of the good guys. But none of that changes what Alice experienced. She was lied to for years, was left in the dark, was nearly killed, was forced to fight for survival alone. Tom insists he had no choice. If he told her, his cover would be blown. The victims would never be saved. Logically, he might be right. Emotionally, it doesn't matter. Back at the Hotel Heron, everything feels quiet. Too quiet. Tom promises he's done with Interpol. He loves her. He'll make it up to her. They sleep together. And this scene is important. It's not about romance. It's about closure. Alice isn't forgiving him. She's saying goodbye in the only way she knows how. The next morning, Tom wakes up. She's gone. On the bed is a note. At least I had the good manners to leave you a fucking note. That line destroys him, because that's what he didn't give her. When he disappeared from the train in episode 1, he didn't leave a note. He didn't give her dignity. He didn't give her truth. This is Alice reclaiming control, not through violence, not through revenge, but through choice. For the first time in the entire series, she leaves him, not the other way around. Episode 4 ends with Alice getting into a taxi. No dramatic music swell, no reconciliation, just movement. And that's symbolic. She's no longer chasing Tom, she's moving forward. We open on news reports about the trafficking ring being dismantled, Alex Durand exposed, Mira dead, international headlines. Tom is being debriefed by Interpol. But here's the twist. The investigation isn't over, because trafficking networks don't collapse overnight. Alex wasn't the top of the chain, he was middle management. Alice returns home. She tries to resume normal life. University setting, quiet lectures, academic routine. But she's changed. She's sharper, harder, less naive. She now understands patterns, deception, psychological manipulation, and then she receives something. Maybe a message, a hidden document, a file Tom left behind, something suggesting the operation was bigger than Tom admitted.